know, man. I
guess so. I guess
don't know. I think I know quite a bit about Ness, but whatever. Anyways.
I mean, no, I see where you're coming from with it.
Yeah.
But I just feel that it's not. Like, I know that it's relatively safe if you can execute it further away from the stage. Like, the further away from the stage you are, the better with it.
Right, which happened both situations.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you're going for it when it wasn't safe. But anyways, on to this match.
Yeah. Oh, I'm Lightspeed. I'm the... I got bopped by a couple people. I did. I feel that Angel should win this matchup because he has arrows and Puffball does not.
Yeah, I don't know, because they're both gonna be able to chase each other to parts of the stage that other characters can't.
Yeah, Blue's main way to get in is just gonna be to use a crouch, decrease his hitbox as much as he can. He really he's gonna be the one who needs to be getting in on Amanze here, since he's just gonna be happy to just camp him out with arrows as much as he can.
For sure. I feel like it's so hard to keep Kirby off. You know?
I know. So hard to edgeguard. It's just that subtle mix-up of which way they're going to use the up B can just make such a huge difference.
And Pit's not really fast enough to like cover a lot of the options that Kirby has. Like even though he can like chase a lot of the aerial space, like if Kirby just lands on the platform, you know, not too much. As we say that though, it goes way out there for the up air kill.
I mean, that's the strategy. You just got to get him before he can start using all those edge guard options.
Right.
Since when he's not close enough to the stage, he can't obviously use the straight up B. So he has significantly less options until you let him get close enough that the straight up B is going to work.
For sure.
So we'll see how long Amanze can hold on to this stock. Glue's probably going to have a harder time killing him unless he can force him to the edge of the stage, which it looks like he's had trouble doing because Amanze is perfectly fine just camping from the end.
That weak backer will even take it at 154.
Yeah.
I like this though, you know, no reason to approach. Although that dash attack can make up a lot of ground real quick.
Yeah.
Still, I like what Amanze's trying to do. He's just trying to like wait for Glue to commit to something and punish.
Those hidden double jumps after the forward side B just make it such a good option. It means that you can't just hold ledge.
Right.
Because against an option like that, like against pretty much any other character, you can just hold ledge because they're going to go into helpless. You can just keep it there. But against Kirby, you can't because he can just keep those hidden double jumps, and it's so hard to deal with.
Yeah, it's so hard to link into that up smash with Pit.
Yeah.
And even if you get it, you know, hard to link all the hits. But, again, going out there this time with the fair, Amanze's looking real good. His Pit has been playing so patient today.
I'm pretty sure it's at least not quite 3.5 bad when, like, it just... The up smash just wouldn't kill.
Yeah.
It just would not kill. You know, it was one of Pit's weakest points is that he just could not kill off the top because that thing just would... The up smash just wouldn't kill. So, Amanze, very impressive that he's managing to get so many follow-ups on this floaty puffball that I know that I personally struggle with a lot.
Yeah.
But
okay, the survival DI, will he get back? Better?
Oh, gets the up smash read.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I see nothing wrong with this, man.
I know, at this percentage, Kirby, there just isn't a whole lot that he can do with it. He can use some platform mix-ups to try to cheese him out of misdirecting the lasers, but at that percentage, there's no real counterplay to them other than trying to mix up your movement.
Well, and I feel that Kirby is going to benefit a little bit more from trades than Pit will, so anything that give like Pit like the percent advantage.
Yeah, just keep him away as much as you can.
Right. He can still make it back from this. Yep, good nair. A lesser player might have missed that platform tech too, so good to get out of the combo. And good awareness, like just not trying to challenge the horizontal cutter at all.
Ooh, he does end up getting him with those dash attacks. Mixing him up by dash attacking off the platforms or off the ground would probably be one of his best ways to mix up his movement in order to get in on him. Oh, but he's off stage. Doesn't cover the ledge.
Tries to come back with the side B, but Amanze's not having any of that.
Ooh,
Okay.
He gets it this time.
That was clean.
Forces him to go too low and grabs ledge. Clean edge guard, main stock. A very convincing victory, actually.
So Amanze has the choice to stay. Okay, it looks like they're going to stay.
So, probably... Oh, actually getting rid of the very small stages. So, I'm assuming probably so he can just camp them out as much as he can.
Right. Yeah, I feel like Kirby's burst movement is a lot faster than Pit's, and he's going to benefit from having that extra room to run around. Plus, Pit's dash dance isn't too bad at all.
Yeah.
But I like this. Yeah, just stay on the neutrals.
Yeah. Get a stage with nice close quarters that he can get in easier on. The less space our Angel has to run away, the better off Blue's going to be. But Amanze still managing to set up camp with some lasers here. Not lasers. Arrows. I mean, they're laser arrows. They're blue.
Yeah, they're blue, right?
Those are definitely not your average arrows.
Well, I like that. Okay. Just gets back.
That Nair just has really good, solid priority in front of him.
I feel like this is a very doable matchup for Pit. Sometimes Pit struggles because he doesn't have very fast moves, but against a character like Kirby, like if he spaces well, you know, he can actually like play the game he wants to.
Kirby doesn't really have those really quick movement options to get in really fast, like a Spacey or someone like Marth would, and he doesn't really have the disjoint to get around hits just basic aerial combos either. So not a lot of combo breakers, not a lot of good moves to just get in and be in his opponent's face, and that's really where Blue
really
needs to
like
be
that back here
in a matchup like this.
Amanze's he's doing such a good job of staying grounded, staying on the bottom platform, keeping Ostrich Glue above him. They're gonna go up in this second game here.
Yeah. Blue's still managing to stay alive quite a while. Last Sons of Battlefield is still pretty big.
It can be hard for both these guys to combo into a real finisher, though. But at 166,
yeah,
the up air will take it.
Up air is going to do it with that percent. The knockback scaling on that's actually really good, which makes it a very decent move to finish people off, particularly a floaty character like Kirby.
So good combo breaker. I feel like Ostrich Glue's trying to go in a little bit much. And not that Amanze's giving him much opportunity because he's controlling the space very well. That's so nice. I love when he confirms the arrow into like a forward air, another aerial. That's so pretty.
It's like we're watching 3.02 again.
Right. Oh, and just fakes him out and then comes up with the back here. Such a strong finisher. One of Pit's like really only strong finishers.
Yeah. It's hard to land too since it doesn't have a lot of disjoint either. You really have to re-attack or force them to the edge so that they really don't have any choice but to jump right into it.
Oh, I like what he's going for. The cheese.
Bit of some roundabout arrows going on. So Glue really needs to be able to take advantage of those situations where he has Amanze off stage, because Amanze just keeps recovering high, and Glue just isn't able to capitalize off the fact that Amanze is just using all his jumps and kind of floating around him. Whereas Amanze, on the other hand, is managing to keep... Look at this! He's just forcing him to recover low with these arrows.
He's dancing so well. Like, he's just staying out of Ostrich Glue's like range.
Oh, absolutely. This movement is very impressive.
You know, we think of Pit as an aerial character, but like he has a strong ground presence too if you like have the patience to set it up.
Yeah, I feel like Pit's aerial presence is good, but I feel like it's more there for combos than it is for really starting things off. Because when you're trying to get in on your opponents, like right there, the forward air and the nair, they've got good hitboxes, but they don't really have the safety that something like the arrows do. So using the arrows to open him up rather than trying to approach with glides and forward airs is actually very, very smart, because it allows him to safely try to open him up for combos and then just capitalize on them as much as he possibly can.
Right. Well, and then you're forcing your opponent to try and evade your attacks, while especially when you have that like separation. You know, you're not really. It's not nearly so committal as like trying to go in with a glide or something. I like the turnarounds.
Yeah, he's been really making good use of those.
When he has his back to Kirby, he's like doing quick like B reverses and other options to like get himself facing Kirby, which is so important. I like the idea with the up smash. If you had any other up smash, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Jaaahsh just lose that something started.
But every time, just that burst movement in the air from the side B, it's basically an air dash.
Yeah.
And the burst movement that he gets from it just makes it so hard for Glue to... Glue basically has to get a hard read on where he's going to come back, because otherwise, like he did there, because otherwise Amanze's just going to be able to wait him out and then side B when he gets the chance.
Good edge guard from Glue.
Manages to stuff the side B that time. And Glue's got a mountain to climb, but certainly doable. It's just so hard because normally against a character with projectiles like that, you'd want to go to platforms to try to camp him out, like against a Falco or against a Peach, because they have to be on that level in order to hit you with their projectiles. But when you're fighting Pit, where he can just curve those arrows wherever he pleases, it just makes the platforms no longer this safe haven that they are against other projectile-based characters.
Totally.
So
a 2-0 for him. Oh, is this a best of 3 now?
I'm pretty sure it's best of 3. Are we still in round robins? Or is this bracket? Oh, this is bracket. Okay, so this is best of 5 then. Okay. I want to change the label on the top then. So this is losers. Is the winners finals then? So Glue taking out the Marth because he doesn't feel that he can get in adequately with Kirby. And I agree with this decision, but I do know that those chain grabs that Pit has on Marth can be very, very destructive if he isn't careful.
Totally.
So overall, I feel like this is the better matchup choice, but I don't feel like... But I feel that with the dynamic that these matches have been going with, him being zoned out very, very hard, it's going to be, this matchup just suddenly becomes way more volatile. Because Marth has a better combo game on Pit, but Pit also has a significantly good combo game on Marth, and Marth just has more ways to get in now. So Amanze's probably going to have a harder time playing neutral, but for both of them, the punish games just really open up when you have a matchup like this.
Right. So if we are going to indeed see the Marth, I imagine that the small stages will be banned.
Yeah.
I mean, those are already banned in the previous game anyways.
Yeah, because if he was playing Runaway before, he's really going to have to play Runaway now.
So what would you, if you're the Marth, where would you counter pick in this match? I think probably not FD, right? Because you don't want to deal with arrows.
Yeah. I'd say...
Probably platforms are your friend, would you say so?
Yeah, I'd say it's less so of an extent against Pit, but I'd say that they're definitely going to be useful because the more you can platform camp, the less he's going to be able to get that grab that he's going to get so much off of. I'd say the most important things are, one, getting as small actual stage as you can, and then secondly, getting small blast zones, because Pit is going to have a way easier time edgeguarding Marth than vice versa. Yeah. So the less space that Pit has to make those glide recoveries, the better off Marth is going to be.
Totally. Lol.
Well, we're going to Yoshi's story. Oh, okay. All right.
So it was a best of 3.
Oh, yeah, go for it, dude.
So since it wasn't completely clear for people watching at home, the round robin just finished up. The top 3 right now are Absent Page, Amanze, and then Ostrich Glue. Because of that, and because we want them to actually play out a final bracket, because something feels very anticlimactic about, like, we had a round robin and it's just done suddenly, is what we are doing is having those 3 play a mini bracket themselves. So currently we are basically having... we're going to have, once he's done in Melee, we're having Amanze and Absent Page played out in what would basically be winners finals with Glue waiting in losers finals. And then after that will be Grants. Make sense? All right. No, it should make sense. It's just a way to not have the super anticlimactic, like, well, and the round robin's done, and we didn't have, like, the top people play each other at the very end type thing. Yep, so stick around. We'll have some friendlies just going on until Absent Page is back.
I actually gotta head out here, so...
Yeah, until